What's up, guys? I'm checking out more Alice in Chains, and this one's titled Man in the Box, the official video, requested by James Harrison Bacon. Big shout out to you. Haven't heard this one before, and yeah, should be interesting. Man in the Box. What is he doing in the box? Who put him in the box? And why is he still in the box? That's the real questions. But yeah, haven't heard it. Sounds like, honestly, based on the title, it sounds like it's gonna be like a super like deep song or something like that. The Man in the Box. Like, I don't know, it just has like a sort of feel to it. I don't know what that was, but like a, you know, like it's gonna be a deep song or something. But yeah. Hold on, let me just make sure I haven't heard this one before, because I know I've heard some Alice in Chains before. Okay, yeah, we haven't. Alright. That being said though, let's check it out. Definitely are. Interesting. Wait, this is, I like the direction of this so far. And, you know, from the beginning, they kind of established like a somewhat creepy tone or horrifying tone almost. Because you got the Emperor Palpatine here. He's coming through, doing his normal daily walks, and yeah, it just immediately establishes, you know, a little bit of tension. But yeah, and then we have the Man in the Box, or more or less like a stable. But I get what he means. Are they talking about like a mental box or something? But yeah. once again, Palpatine. What? Okay, that's gonna give me nightmares for sure. Holy, that is horror fuel. I mean, I guess it does make sense because the lyrics obviously. You mentioned "Sewing My Eyes Shut," and also, if I'm not mistaken, this is this. I'm not Wait, no, is this supposed to be him or is this supposed to represent Jesus? I think the latter. Because yeah, you don't see this person at all in the video. So yeah, very interesting. Um, but yeah, I definitely thought the song itself was pretty enjoyable. I'm not entirely sure what it all means, but there's definitely a bit of depth there because of I can just tell based off the imagery that there's some depth going on here that I just didn't really fully understand. Uh, but yeah, what would you label this as? It's like alternative. Like I was thinking like alternative rock or something, but I don't know. It felt heavier. Like it didn't feel a whole like a whole lot like rock. It felt more like heavier, like a metal or something. That actually might be it. Maybe like alternative metal or just straight metal or alternative rock and metal or something. I don't know. But yeah, the song itself, it was enjoyable. I enjoyed it. I didn't know what the heck was happening. Like I caught bits and pieces, and for the most part, I was just trying to like decipher it and also just enjoy the song for what it was. And yeah, but yeah, this will be one that I go over with lyrics for sure because, like I said, there definitely seems to be a bit more to it than it just being a song. And you know what? It's kind of crazy just how much music back then, like how much of it had like a message and something that it was trying to get across to the viewer or the listener rather. I feel like a lot of music nowadays doesn't. Well, I am kind of out of the loop, but I don't know. It just doesn't feel like music nowadays even would, try to make interesting, uh, topics and messages in music. But Alice in Chains, Man in the Box, lyrics. I mean, like now that I'm thinking about it, like a lot of it definitely seemed to revolve around like a guy kind of like maybe dealing with like personal trauma or issues or something like that, and maybe not wanting to face reality or something. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave the lyrics up and come back to it. Let me see. Apparently, this song's about censorship in mass media, and he was stoned when he wrote it. Okay, but take that with a grain of salt. That's the genius annotation. But yeah, I'll go through lyrics on my own. If you guys enjoyed it though, make sure you smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. That being said, much love, stay safe, and peace out.